let's talk about what's going on at the bank and get you one step closer to being free. At least it'll open up your mind and give you some food for thought. Have you ever felt uncomfortable or uneasy going into the bank? Or if not, have you ever thought about that when the teller asks you your social security number, your mother's maiden name, or any other questions that they may ask, that you just automatically tell them without any hesitation whatsoever? Well, that is part of the design. That's right. I'm not a glow-in-the-dark citizen. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is just legal and lawful living. So what's happening down at the bank when you go in and you don't question them or you feel uneasy, just like you would maybe if you saw blue lights in the rearview mirror and you knew you hadn't done anything wrong? You had got a summons to go to court and you know there's nothing you did wrong? Any of that anxiety was brought to us by the school system. That's right. It was designed, of course, as we know, this is very common knowledge, to make worker bees out of all of us so that we wouldn't question authority. So it comes into play at the bank. We don't question the bank. Many times we're like really grateful that we were able to open that account or we were able to get that loan. You know what I'm saying. So that's piece one of the puzzle. So when you feel that anxiety, I want you to remember that you are a grown man or woman and that you get to have autonomy. All right, number two, when we deposit, every dollar that we deposit, the bank gets 10 times that back in credit to do whatever they want to do with. Yes, for every deposit that we make, they get 10 times that. Obviously, $1, $10, $1,000, $10,000. Now, maybe that doesn't bother you very much. Maybe you just figure that's the cost of doing business. And yeah, banks are big and they're like that. And you've just written all that off because you've got enough on your plate right now that one more thing is really not a battle that you want to go into. But this part might make you sit up and take notice. Do you know that the bank every year files a 1099-A? A 1099-A is to get back abandoned money. Now, I don't know about you, but I have never willfully, knowingly abandoned my deposits at the bank. However, every year, that is what the bank does if you and I do not file a 1099-B to say, those are our deposits and I want them back. Now, of course, there are other procedural things that you need to do to set all this into place. And I am so glad that I am learning this after about 7 years of beginning. I feel comfortable now starting to share. So mighty mamas, wonderful women that I am called to, that are so overwhelmed by everything going on in the world and so much distrust, and it's just on every single front. I'm going to be making videos, creating content that just gets straight to the point. That's all you got to do. Come here, learn something, and then you can go and implement it in your life. So thanks for being here, and I'll see you back here soon.